Hey guys, I'm Coach Dillon, and we're gonna go over 5 warm-up exercises that we are going to do every single time that we come in, okay? So we're gonna start from the ground to standing up. So the first one is a dead bug. On this one, we're going for getting some activation here in the core. So I'm gonna lay down. We're gonna go legs at 90-90 and arms up. We have to reach opposite arm and opposite leg. So I'm gonna breathe in at the top and out when I reach. Other arm and leg stay in the same place. My back stays flat on the ground. Reset back at the top, and then we'll go to the next side. And then reset back there, okay? All right, so the next one is a glute bridge with some shoulder flexion. So we're gonna set up on our back here with our heels underneath our knees. I want to feel like I'm pushing through the middle of my foot into a bridge. From here, I should have a straight line from my knees all the way down to my chest, and I'm going to reach over with long arms into shoulder flexion. Okay, nice straight line in the arms, straight line here, and back down. What I want is an inhale at the bottom. We're going up into our bridge, and then exhale as I reach all the way overhead. All right, now we have an adductor rock back, okay? We're looking to get some stretch feeling on the inside of our leg here, all right? So when I set up, we're gonna set up in a quadruped position, which means on all fours, I have my hands under my shoulders, okay? You can see here, and my knees under my hips. So I'm gonna kick one leg out to the side. I have a straight line from my knee out to my toe. You should already feel a little bit of stretch here. And then now I wanna keep my hands in the same spot, and I'm just gonna push my butt back to my heel, where I'm gonna feel some deeper stretch and rock back up to the top, okay? So again, rock to the back, push yourself, butt back to the heel, hold and feel the stretch for about 2 or 3 seconds, and then you're gonna rock up to the top. We'll do all reps on one side, and then we'll switch to the other. All right, now we have a lateral lunge with some forward reach. So a lateral lunge is a good opportunity for us to learn how to load a hip, especially in a plane of movement that we utilize all the time whenever we're on the field in baseball. So I want to step to the side and get a reasonable width that's gonna be a little bit outside the shoulders, and I'm going to sit my butt backwards on a 45-degree angle as I reach my arms forward, okay? So you can see my center shift with me as I reach, and we're gonna finish in a position where our shin is pretty vertical, doesn't have to be perfect, and my knee is right over like the knot in my shoelaces, and then I will push myself back to the top. We should feel tension up here, upper part of our quad, and in our glute, we wanna feel less, minimal, or almost no tension down here in the lower quad by the knee, okay? So another rep this way so we can see. Step to the side, you'll figure out your depth. Butt reaches back on an angle, arms reach forward to help counterbalance and sit into that position. This foot can move up like this, whatever feels comfortable for you guys. All right, just to get another look so we can see it from this side, where we're at. Step to the side, want to keep it relatively even, sitting back on an angle as we forward reach. We want to feel the heaviest part right here through the middle of our foot. All right, last one, we have what I like to call a walking Spider-Man or a Spider-Man walk. So it's basically a lunge progression where we're gonna mix in some upper back or T-spine mobility rotation with that. So first, we're gonna start with a forward step, arms reach with us, into a longer or more over-exaggerated stride for a lunge. From here, we'll use the hands to sit us down. It's completely fine if the knee starts to go over the toe. We just have to make sure the heel stays down on the ground. Okay, from here, I'm gonna sit my hips up and back. Right now, notice my knee tracking backwards, heel still down. I'm feeling a little hammy stretch right here on that front side leg. Back to the bottom. Now this part is very important if we want to get true rotation of the mid and upper back. We need to keep this in the same spot, right? So when I reach, my knee is in a straight line with my rear hip, and I have to maintain that line when I reach up to the ceiling, as opposed to opening that up, and now everything's moving and we don't know where all that movement is coming from. Twofold in that position, every athlete needs to be able to load a hip, okay, no matter what field sport that you're playing. This is an opportunity to work on the mechanic of a hip load, right? Our femur lined up as we reach over, all right? Especially in baseball, we have to get separated while we have a loaded hip. So we need to use this as an opportunity to achieve that. Then we'll step up and just work in the next one, right? So we're down, shift up, back down, Whatever leg is forward, straight line, big smooth overhead reach. I want to watch the fingers the whole way up to the ceiling.